I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, legacy, who's this guy? I never heard of him. And I take that as a compliment. I hope you don't know who I am. And the reason I say that is something my son said to me actually a few days ago. He said, Dad, you know, a lot of times you see Martin Luther King and there's all these people standing behind him and no one knows who they are. But they made the difference. You don't have a march without them. And he's right. And recently someone came to me and they said, you know, Jason, you've done diversity a long time. What should we do about this issue of race, homophobia, all these things that are going on? How do we make the world a better place? And I said, well, I'm hoping that we respond with grace. When we're attacked, we can respond with grace. And another person in the room said, Jason, I agree with that, except for the thing that brings me pain is that some people have had to respond with more grace than others. And that reality reminded me of somebody I met years ago. She actually just lived down the street from me. And she said, Jason, you know, I integrated a school. She was an African-American woman. She said, I integrated a school. And she said, but I would never do it again. And I remember thinking, you're kidding me. Like, you changed my life. The access I got to education is because of the work you did. And she said, Jason, they spit on me every day. I would not do this again. For 3 years straight, I get home from school and I wipe spit from my body, and my mother would help me. I would not do it again. And it makes me think when people say to me, I have diversity fatigue, I would think if you spend 6 months wiping spit off your own child, you are experiencing diversity fatigue. The rest of us don't have a right to say that. The reality is that these people whose children were being abused in school responded with grace. They wiped the spit from their child, and they still found the strength to send their child back to school. That is a powerful thing, and it's changed all of our lives. And we still have more work to do. I mean, recently, you know, several people were arrested for basically organizing something against our LGBTQ community. It's horrifying. We've got a lot of work to do. And you're probably thinking, well, who is Jason? Who am I? I am the son of a Japanese woman who went to work for $1.10 an hour. It is 50 years later, and we have still not figured out how to pay women a fair wage. We have got work to do. Now, my last thought, because I only have a few, so I won't share very many, is one of our unfortunate realities of living in the city of Denver is that Elijah McCain was murdered here by police officers. Now, as was stated, I am dyslexic, and it brings me great pain to read in front of people, but I will read these words because it brings me a lot of shame to read to people because I'm such a terrible reader. But these words have to be read into the world. When Elijah McCain was being murdered, he responded with grace. And there's a transcript. You can read all the words. I will not read all of them, but I want to read some of these because I want you to know that he did not die in vain, that I hope our legacy is that we will make change in the world. And this is the moment we have to do it. And these are his words. I can't breathe. I have my ID right here. My name is Elijah McCain. That is my house. I was just going home. I am an introvert. I am just different. That is all. I am sorry. I have no gun. I don't do that stuff. I don't do any fighting. Why are you attacking me? I don't even kill flies. I don't eat meat, but I don't judge people. I don't judge people who do eat meat. Forgive me. All I was trying to do was become better. I will do it. I will do anything. Sacrifice my identity. I will do it. You are all phenomenal. You are beautiful, and I love you. Try to forgive me. These are his words. We can do better. I hope whatever legacy I have is that you will not remember my face, you will not remember me, but we will make the world a better place, and we will not have to read those words into this space.